Free time, American style. How the U.S. plays, relaxes, and connects. Welcome to English with Billy, the podcast that takes a closer look at the everyday habits and extraordinary ideas that shape our lives. I'm your host, Billy, and today we're diving into something we all love, free time. What do Americans do when they're not working or studying? How do they choose to relax and have fun? The way people spend their free time can tell us a lot about their culture and values. In the United States, free time activities range from hobbies to sports to entertainment. In this episode, we'll explore some of the most popular ways Americans spend their leisure time, how these activities vary across the country, and what they reveal about American culture. We'll also introduce a few new words to help you talk about free time activities in English. One of the most popular ways Americans spend their free time is by enjoying the outdoors. Hiking, biking, camping, and fishing are common activities, especially in areas with easy access to nature, like Colorado, California, or the Pacific Northwest. National and state parks are often filled with people taking in the beauty of the natural landscape. The U.S. has a strong tradition of outdoor recreation. In the summer, you'll find families going on camping trips, people fishing in lakes and rivers, and mountain bikers riding trails. In the winter, skiing and snowboarding become popular activities in colder regions. Here's a new word: recreation. Recreation refers to activities that people do for enjoyment or relaxation, like hiking or playing sports. Americans value physical activity and the benefits it has for health and well-being. You'll often hear people talking about the great outdoors as a way to escape the stresses of daily life. Sports play a huge role in American culture, both as spectator activities and as hobbies. Watching sports is almost a national pastime. Football, basketball, and baseball are the most popular sports to watch. Families and friends gather to cheer for their favorite teams, and watching the Super Bowl, the championship game of American football, is an event in itself. But playing sports is also common. People play soccer, basketball, tennis, and other sports in local leagues. Fitness is important in the U.S., and many people use their free time to stay active. Going to the gym is a regular part of the week for many, whether it's for lifting weights, taking fitness classes, or practicing yoga. Let's learn the word spectator. A spectator is someone who watches an event, like a sports game. In the U.S., there are millions of spectators who watch sports, either in stadiums or on TV. Of course, not all free time is spent outdoors or playing sports. Entertainment, like watching movies or binge-watching TV shows, is another big part of how Americans relax. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus are extremely popular, and people often spend hours watching their favorite series. Music is also important. People go to concerts, listen to music at home or in the car, and follow their favorite artists. Video games are another major form of entertainment, especially for younger people. Gaming consoles like PlayStation and Xbox are found in many American households. Reading is also a beloved pastime, although it's more popular among some groups than others. Americans read books, magazines, and even listen to audiobooks during long commutes. Book clubs, where friends gather to discuss a book, are also common. Spending time with family and friends is essential to many Americans. Barbecues, picnics, and dinner parties are popular ways to socialize. In some parts of the country, tailgating is a big tradition. Tailgating means having a party in the parking lot before a sports game, where people grill food, play games, and listen to music. People also love going out to eat. The U.S. has a wide variety of restaurants, from fast food chains to high-end dining. In urban areas, brunch, a meal that combines breakfast and lunch, is very popular, especially on weekends. Many Americans also enjoy volunteering in their free time. Helping out at local charities, cleaning up parks, or serving food at shelters are ways people give back to their communities. Oh, this is a good word to learn. Tailgating. Tailgating is when people have a social gathering around their parked cars, usually before a sports game, where they cook and eat food together. This is super popular in my home city, Knoxville, Tennessee. So many people in my city love to tailgate before the football games at the University of Tennessee. Okay, moving on. Americans also love having hobbies. From gardening to knitting to cooking, people use their free time to create and learn new things. Do-it-yourself or DIY projects are especially popular. People build furniture, renovate their homes, or make crafts to decorate their living spaces. Another common hobby is collecting. People collect everything from stamps and coins to baseball cards and vintage records. Hobbies like these are a way to unwind and take a break from the pressures of work and everyday responsibilities. How Americans spend their free time reflects their love of adventure, creativity, and social connection. Whether it's exploring the outdoors, playing sports, watching TV, or doing DIY projects, free time is an essential part of American culture and well-being. Thank you for joining me today on English with Billy. I hope you enjoyed this look into how people in the United States use their free time. If you liked today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and join us again as we continue to explore life, culture, and human behavior. Until next time, stay curious and maybe try a new hobby or two.